Most people know Ibn Sina as a legendary physician and philosopher from the Islamic Golden Age. But what many don't realize is that over 1,000 years ago, he was already exploring something we now call psychosomatic medicine, the connection between the mind and the body in healing. In an era when people believed diseases came from evil spirits, curses, or the imbalance of bodily fluids, Ibn Sina had a bold idea that the mind could actually cause illness, and more importantly, could also help cure it. One of his most famous cases involved a young man who was mysteriously falling ill. He refused to eat, barely moved, and seemed to be slowly fading away. Other physicians were baffled, but Ibn Sina noticed the patient's symptoms didn't match any known physical disease. So instead of giving him medicine, he began to talk to him, gently asking questions and observing his reactions. Eventually, Ibn Sina discovered that the young man was deeply in love with someone he couldn't be with. He was literally heartsick. When Ibn Sina identified the object of his affection and addressed the emotional pain, the patient's health began to improve, without a single drug. This story wasn't just an isolated case. In his medical encyclopedia, The Canon of Medicine, Ibn Sina wrote extensively about how emotions like anxiety, grief, and stress could impact physical health. He believed a skilled physician must understand both the body and the soul. Today, science is finally catching up. Research shows how mental states can affect immunity, digestion, even recovery from surgery. But over 1,000 years ago, Ibn Sina was already ahead of his time, treating patients with empathy, intellect, and an open mind. So when people talk about the power of positive thinking or the mind-body connection, just remember, it's not modern science, it's ancient wisdom, and it all started with Ibn Sina.